Although yoga encourages overall health and wellness, and the techniques demonstrated within this program are designed for people of all skill levels, consult your physician before beginning any new exercise program.
Hi, welcome to Mind Body. I'm Susan Foxley, a certified life coach and a registered yoga instructor. I help people live healthier, happier lives, and here's why. Fitness is not just physical, it's also emotional, mental, even spiritual for some people. It's about happiness and health, mind and body. Now let's get going. Today we have Zena on the show. And we have Roger on the show, and the title of the show is Hocus Pocus Focus. So we're going to do forward bending today. So I'd like you all to lie down at home, grab a mat, and if you have 2 blocks, grab some blocks and rest in Shavasana. And just let go. Soften your eyes and your jaw. Relax your shoulders, your upper arms, your forearms. Relax your hands and your fingers. Relax your spine, your buttocks, your legs, your feet and toes, and notice whether you're breathing more through the right nostril or the left nostril. And take a big inhale and a big exhale through the mouth. Let go of your day. And go ahead and hug your right leg, please. Give your right knee a big hug. And just soften the shoulders and slow down your breath. And go ahead and straighten that leg, please. And go ahead and hug the left leg, please. And take another big inhale. And another big exhale. And just go ahead and rest. And what I'd like you to do, please, is interlace your thumbs and stretch them over your head. And then stretch your heels away from you. Stretch your fingertips away from your heels and your heels away from your fingertips, and see if you can bring your belly button into the spine and stretch the back ribs up towards your fingertips, bringing the floating ribs toward your pubic bone. And go ahead and give yourself a big hug. Hug both knees into your chest, please. And then go ahead and straighten your left leg while you continue to hug your right knee. And if you have a belt at home, go ahead and grab a belt, please. And if not, you can just hold your leg or grab the big toe if you can. But I prefer you using a belt if you have a belt, because you want the ankle right over your hip. And stay there, please, and hold. And just go ahead and extend the heel. Really nice, Roger. Really nice, Zena. And see if you can bring the outer right hip toward your left heel. So stay there, keep the foot up, and try to bring the outer hip toward your, yeah, nice, Roger. Nice, Zena, and really extend that heel. Beautiful. And today we're going to do Hocus Pocus Focus. So each pose has a dristi, a gaze. So I want you to gaze at your big toe, your right big toe. And then go ahead and extend that foot out to the side. And you can bring the left hand onto the left thigh to anchor that left heel. And remember, Hocus Pocus Focus. Focusing on yourself. I say there's 3 kinds of business. My business, your business, and none of my business. And most things are none of my business. Just focusing on myself, staying on my own mat, staying in my own lane, staying in my own hula hoop. Again, there's 3 kinds of business. My business, your business, and none of my business. Nose to knee, come on up. Nice. And then slowly come back down, please. Big inhale and a big exhale, and then slowly come back up. Really nice. And then slowly come back down. Big inhale and a big exhale. Come back up. Really nice, Zena. Nice, Roger. Soften the shoulders. And then release the belt and just do a half happy baby. And just go ahead and bring the bottom of the foot up to the sky and bring that knee. Beautiful. And if you want to ground that, put that left hand on your left thigh to anchor that left thigh. Beautiful. And extend through that left heel. Gorgeous, Zena. Nice, Roger. And then go ahead and straighten that leg, please. And then hug the opposite leg, please. Hug the left leg and give it a big hug. Beautiful. And then take that belt and place that belt around your foot and bring that heel up to the sky. This is a great pose for not only for your back, but for your knee. And then go ahead and slowly bring that leg out to the side and try to straighten the knee as much as you can and extend the heel away from the hip. But you don't want the foot to go towards the floor. What you want is a nice extension. Nice, Roger. Nice, Zena. And remember to breathe and bring that right hand onto the right thigh to just anchor that right thigh. Take a big inhale through the nose and out through the nose. Bring that heel back up. Really nice. And then nose to knee. Come on up. And then slowly come back down. And then come back up. Nice, Roger. And then come back down. And then come back up. And then come back down. And then from here, half happy baby. Really nice. And then bring the bottom of the foot up to the sky. Really good for the hips and the lower back. Nice. Nice, Zena. And just bringing that knee closer to the earth and take a big inhale and a big exhale. And then go ahead and hug that knee into your chest and then straighten both legs, please. Go ahead and hug both knees. And then straighten out, thumbs interlace and over your head. Straighten your legs onto the floor and try to get as much space as you can. Stretch your heels away from your fingertips and your fingertips away from your heels. Get as long as you can. Hug your knees into your chest and gently roll to your right side, please. And then come on up into child's pose and rest in child's pose, knees a little wider and toes touching, and keep your arms straight out in front of you, please. Walk your fingertips forward and stretch. Long inhalations through your nose and out through your nose. Softening your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, your tongue, your throat. Stretch your arms away from your waist, please. Bring your buttocks towards your heels. Soften the toes. Come onto your hands and knees, please. And here we're going to go ahead and look up and bring the spine into the body. And then gently look to your belly button. Bring your belly button into the spine. Ground your hands, ground your knees. And then go ahead and look forward, look up. And then look to your belly. Keep the arms nice and straight. And then here, knees together, please. And then from here, just bring your right leg forward and look straight ahead. And I always love to say, don't look in the rear view mirror. You're going to crash your car. Look forward. Look forward. Look forward into the beautiful windshield of potentiality. Try not to spend too much time looking back. And then bring your knee to your nose. Curl it up. And then kick it out. Please bring that right leg away from you. Really good for your lower back. Right leg forward, heart forward, right leg back, knee to nose. Curl it and kick it out. Look up. And then again, knee to nose. Curl, 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 and kick it out. Look up. And drop that knee down, please. And then left leg back, please. And again, look forward. Always look forward. Don't spend too much time looking in the rearview mirror. Look forward. Hocus Pocus Focus forward. Knee to nose. And kick it out. Stretch your leg back, your heart forward. Knee to nose. And look up. Stretch. Knee to nose. And stretch. Really nice. And then drop that knee down and come to child's pose. Stretch your heart forward, long inhalations, and focusing on your own breath. One of my favorite sayings is put down the magnifying glass and pick up the mirror. Put down the magnifying glass and pick up the mirror. Focus on your own life. Stay in your own lane. Stay in your own hula hoop. I like that there's one finger pointed at you and 3 back at me. And I like that saying, I'm an identical twin actually. So look up, and there's a saying, if you spot it, you got it. And so minding your own business. Bring your nose to look to your belly button. And then go ahead and look up. If you spot it, you got it. And then go ahead and look to your belly button. Really nice. And then go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and bring the right leg forward between the hands. And if you need blocks at home, feel free to use blocks. And then what we're going to do is straighten the back leg, please. And kind of like a runner's lunge. Beautiful, Roger. Nice, Ina. And stretch your heart forward. We're forward focused. And then go ahead and bring your right hand up and look up at your thumb, doing a little bit of a twist here. Look up at your thumb. Beautiful. That's the dristi, or the gaze, focusing on ourselves, not comparing ourselves with other people. I like the saying, compare and despair. Just focusing on ourselves, focusing on our own yoga mat, and focusing on our own pose. And then slowly bring that right hand down, please, and look straight ahead, and then bring your right toes towards the ceiling and come onto your heel. And this is almost like you're going to slide into a splits. And then go ahead and bring that right heel forward. Nice, Sina. Nice, Roger. And then lean forward, and if you can slowly bring your nose down to your knee, go ahead and do so. For those of you who can go forward even more into a splits, go ahead and do so. And go ahead and stretch as forward as you can. Breathing into that hamstring, please. And then slowly and carefully, let's slide out of that. And bring that right foot right behind the right, underneath the right knee, please. And then from here, bring your hands onto your right thigh. And interlace the fingertips and stretch up. And really lift the back ribs. You can choose to be on your left toes or on the top of your left foot. Yogi's choice. Lift the side ribs, lift the back ribs, stretch your wrists, please. And then slowly and carefully, hands at your heart, and bring your hand right to your right foot and straighten your back leg, please, and look straight ahead again. And go ahead and ground your back heel, please, and stay there and pause. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And if you need a block for your right hand, go ahead and do so, because now we're going to straighten the right knee and come right into a triangle pose. So straighten and bring your left hand up and look up, and stay there and breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And even if you want to bring your right hand to your shin for triangle pose, you can try that. Nice, Roger. And then bring that, look up at your thumb. That looks really nice. And then bring your left arm over your left ear and step right into plank, please. Hold plank pose. This is really good for the abdominals. Nice, Ina. Ground your hands. Ground your thumb and index finger, and bring your right knee to your right elbow, please. And then your left to your left, please. Beautiful. And then your right to your right. And then your left to your left, please. And then your right to your right. And then your left to your left. And then slowly and carefully come on down. Lift your hands and lift your legs. So your shoulder blades are like stamps onto a letter. Stamp those scapulas onto the back of your ribs. Spread your collarbones, spread your fingers, spread your toes. And then slowly come into an upward cobra, please. And then come right into child's pose. And just rest. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Ujjayi breath. Big breath. In through the nose. And out through the nose. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Come back onto your hands and knees, please. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and step the left foot forward, please. And pause there for just a second. Pause there with your left foot right underneath your left knee, and then go ahead and straighten your back leg and look straight ahead. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Ground your right hand and bring your left hand up and look up at your thumb. Really nice. And remember to focus on yourself. Look up at your thumb, long inhalations and long exhalations. Put down the magnifying glass and pick up the mirror, just focusing on yourself. And go ahead and bring that hand back down, please, and drop your back knee. And then go ahead and bring your left toes up, and you're going to slide into almost like a splits. And then go ahead and go forward. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. Breathing deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Being forward focused. Looking forward rather than back. Most of my friends are more in love with their past than their future. I want you to fall in love with your future. Follow your bliss. And then go ahead and slide that foot back, please. And then go ahead and bring your hands onto your left thigh. And then go ahead and interlace your fingertips and go up. And lift the back ribs. Lift the side ribs. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Hands at your heart, please. And go ahead and bring your hands to your front foot. Straighten your back leg, please. And then go ahead and ground your back heel. And we're going to go right into triangle, so you can bring your hand onto the block or to your shin and reach up and look up. Look up. Nice, Sina. If you can straighten your left knee, do so. But if not, that a little bend is fine. Beautiful. And then bring your arm over, please. And then go ahead and bring your hands to your left foot and go ahead into plank position. Hold plank position and look straight ahead. Belly button into the spine, and then bring your right knee to your right elbow, please. And then your left to your left. And then your right to your right. And then your left to your left. And then your right to your right. And then your left to your left. And then slowly come on down, please. Clasp your hands behind your back and go ahead and bring your fingertips away from your buttocks. Lift your legs, spread your toes. Really nice. And then slowly come on up into upward cobra. Look up. And then come right into child's pose. And just relax. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And then slowly come on up for cat-cow. Go ahead and look up. And then look to your belly. And then go ahead and look up. And look to your belly. And then go ahead and look up. And look to your belly. And then downward dog. Hold downward dog. Walk your hands to your feet. Grab your elbows and dangle. And I love the saying, whatever you chase runs away. If you chase love, it runs. If you chase fame, it runs. If you chase money, it runs. Whatever you chase runs away. You are enough. You are more than enough. You don't need to chase anything. You are enough. You are perfect just the way you are. Clasp your hands behind your back. When we chase things, it comes from a place of desperation. We do not need to chase anyone or anything. We are perfect just the way we are. We are perfect. I love that saying, I strive for imperfection. I strive for imperfection. We're perfect just the way we are. There's perfection in our imperfection. And then come right to in a chair and go ahead and bring your hands at your heart and bring your left elbow onto your right knee and do a little bit of a twist and look up. And then go ahead and straighten your legs, touch your toes, dangle. And then go ahead and hands in prayer, bend your knees and a gentle right elbow onto your left knee and just a little bit of a twist here. And then go ahead and touch your toes, please. Really nice. And then go ahead and bend your knees and slowly come on up and reach up and tippy toes, come on up. You are enough. You are more than enough. And exhale. And then go ahead and let's go ahead and sit down into Dandasana. Our legs straight out in front of us, please. Really nice, Sina. Really nice, Roger. Ground your hands right by your hips, please. Iron your right leg and your left leg into the earth and shoulder blades slide down your back, please. bend your left knee and your right knee and come into a table pose. So go ahead and bring your fingertips. They can either be pointed out or pointed toward your buttocks. And then, so Roger, bring your fingertips maybe, yeah, perfect. Lift your buttocks up and then bring your knees away from your face. And if you feel comfortable here, drop your head back, please, and look back. Remember, whatever you chase runs away. If you chase a dog, it runs. If you chase a baby, it runs. You are enough. You are more than enough. Come on down and bring your hands behind your knees and go ahead and come into Navasana boat pose. You can have your knees bent a little bit or your knees straight, whatever you choose, and slowly reach up and go ahead and touch your toes and come forward. And if you need a belt, go ahead and use a belt. And go ahead and come on up and just go ahead and hug your right knee and get really tall. Get really tall. And then slowly bring that right knee out to the side, please. And bring your right hand on the outside of your left shin and just do a little bit of a twist, please. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Hocus Pocus Focus. Always put your attention on where you want to focus. There's 3 kinds of business: my business, your business, and none of my business. And most things are none of my business. I need to put down the magnifying glass and pick up the mirror and focus on myself. Interlace the thumbs and reach up. Reach up, staying on my own yoga mat, staying in my own lane. Grab your left foot, please. Grab the belt if you need to, and go ahead and lengthen down. And breathe deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Softening your shoulders. Softening your eyes and your jaw. And slowly come on up. And go ahead and bring that right knee up. And then go ahead and bring that right leg straight ahead, please. And then hug your left leg, please, and get really tall, and then bring that knee out to the side and twist over to the right, please. Lift and twist, pushing that right hand into the earth to lift your back ribs, and twist. Long inhalations and long exhalations, focusing on yourself. And go ahead and interlace and reach up, and go ahead and grab your right foot and lengthen your heart forward and come down. Use a belt if you need to. Long inhalations and long exhalations, focusing on your own yoga pose. Staying in your own yoga mat, staying in your own lane. Putting down the magnifying glass and pick up the mirror. Most things are none of my business. If I'm focusing on other people's business, my business is going to fail. I've got to focus on my own business. Bring the left knee up. Straighten the left leg, please, and reach up and go up really tall. And then grab the outsides of your feet, please, and go ahead and head forward. Long inhalations and long exhalations, breathing deeply. And then slowly come on down. Lie down on your back, please. Palms open to the heavens. Relax your legs, relax your arms. Really nice work. And go ahead and bend your right knee and bend your left knee so we can do a little bit of a bridge pose, please. Bring your buttocks up, lift your buttocks up, bring your knees away from your face. Really nice. And then just gently lower your buttocks down and go ahead and bring your right leg over your left leg, and we'll just do a gentle twist. Bring the arms out to the side and bring your knees over to the left and look over your right shoulder and twist. Nice, Sina. Really nice. And look over your right hand. Long inhalations and long exhalations, breathing deeply. Remember, 1 finger pointing at them and 3 back at me. If I spot it, I've got it. And I know because I'm an identical twin. So the things that bother me, I usually exist in my twin sister as well. And she's a nice mirror for me. Bring your left leg over your right. And then go ahead and bring your knees over to the right and look over to the left and twist. This releases the lower back. Really nice, Roger. And just twisting into the lower back. Long inhalations and long exhalations, breathing deeply. And then go ahead and unravel, please, and give yourself, just hug your knees into your chest, please. And then go ahead and straighten out your legs for Shavasana. Close your eyes and just rest your legs. Really nice. And then from here, what I want you to do, please, is just let the eyes gaze and fall towards your heart, please. Soften your temples. And release your lower jaw from your upper jaw. And just focus on your own breath. Focus on your own life. Stay in your own lane. Stay on your own yoga mat. There's 3 kinds of business. My business, your business, and none of my business. And most things are none of my business. If I'm focusing on your business, my business is going to fail. I just have to focus on my business and do the best that I can. Do the best that I can with everything that I do in my life. And just rest deeply. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your throat. Relax your upper arms and your forearms. Relax your hands and your fingers. And just feel the rise and fall of your belly. The expansion and contraction of your ribs, please. Always returning back to the breath. And I like the saying, put the oxygen mask on yourself first. In the airplane, they tell you to put the oxygen mask on yourself first, not your children first. So fill up your tank first. Fill yourself up emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. And a great way to do that is to just get onto your yoga mat. It's a great way to do it is to get onto your yoga mat. So I just want to thank you guys for joining us today and getting on your yoga mat and giving this to yourself, filling yourself up mentally, filling yourself up emotionally, spiritually, in all ways through yoga. Really nice. Go ahead and soften and relax and release. Relax your legs. Relax your feet and your toes. And just surrender into the earth. Let go. And just go back to feeling the rise and fall of your belly. The expansion and contraction of your ribs. And decipher whether you're breathing more through the right nostril than the left nostril. And go back to feeling the rise and fall of your belly, the expansion and contraction of your ribs, and just focusing on your own life. Put down the magnifying glass and pick up the mirror. Fill up your own tank mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and mind your own business. 1 finger pointing at them, 3 back at you. Focusing on your own life. Figuring out whether you're breathing more through the right nostril or the left nostril. Focusing on your own life. Being the best that you can be. Be an example. Be an example. And I like that saying, judge not lest you be judged. Focusing on your own life, minding your own business. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining us today for Hocus Pocus Focus. Thank you for joining us. And remember, fitness is not just physical, it's mind and body. I'm Susan Foxley. You can read my blogs and learn more about my workshops, books, and life coaching at susanfoxley.com, or connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. And one more thing, always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.